Friends, at this time, I would ask that you please all bow your heads in prayer. We are assembled today under God's heaven to express the gratitude that is in our hearts for the trees of the forest and the orchard, for all growth of the soil, and for all living creatures that, like us, can find shelter and sustenance in the products of wood and field. We acknowledge our dependence on them and our responsibility to the Creator. May we ever use the gifts they offer us for the good of all humanity. May we never waste this store of blessing. May we never rob this generation to come of their heritage. Let us instead, by our planting, replenish the wealth of vegetation which consumes for our needs. We thank you, O God, not only for the use of trees, but also for their beauty that helps sustain the spirit of humanity, calming us in our anxieties, cheering us in our disappointments, and comforting us in our sorrows. It is a token of divine love, an assurance of the goodness of life, of humanity at home and in the universe as the house of a loving parent. We acknowledge on this day our kinship with the trees of the forest. Like them, we are born, we grow, we die. Like them, our lives are rooted in the soil of our country. As they grow by the light of day, so does our civilization thrive by the spiritual light of truth, even as these trees perish. But the forest survives, but the nation endures. Friends, we share in this gift on this Arbor Day, these trees that are for all of us, and together we say, as God's children, Amen.
Good afternoon. My name is Trish Holmes, the chairperson of the Park and Rec Board. On behalf of the mayor, the Board of Trustees, and the Park Board, I'd like to thank you for attending today's ceremony. I'd like to first thank everyone that helped put this thing together. So that I do not leave anyone out, can you please raise your hand if you had anything to do with putting today together? Can we all please just take a second to give them a round of applause? For some, today may be filled with emotions, but we hope we can find a way to celebrate every name that will be read by fellow Park and Rec Board member, Craig Grabnett.
Good afternoon, everyone. Can everybody hear me? Okay, we'll start with the reading of the people that in memory and honor of for the trees, and we'll follow that with the benches and picnic tables and then pavers. Jamie Sue Albanese, Sherilyn Bean, Russell W. Bill, J. Thomas Jr. and Jean Bonnell, Paul Bruns, Philip Carl Bumbacher, Dr. Martin Tom Caro, J.D. Jr. Clayton, Jean Clayton, Shelley Connor, John Cooper, Carol Ann Deem, Harry Delamano, Lacey and Baby Bean Dodd, Judy Eckert, Paula Emmons Fusel, Jack Ferris, Harold Wayne Fisher, Sheila A. Fedrick, Donald L. Funk Jr., Norma Glazebrook, Ford Green, Charles Randy Houseman, Charles Chuck Heights, Marianne Alice Hooker, Judith Judy Hope, Thomas Mike Hope, Rita Keefe, Steve Kennedy, Bob Leeson, Dave Logan, Thomas Long, Marion Lukasic, Judith Helen Mateus, Brian Manns, Laureen Maiden, Edward Big E McBride, Addie L. McGee, Mary Lou McManus, Patty Morrissey, Dwayne Mossman, Lisa Osborne, Mary Lou Otwell, John and Evelyn Pearson, Ed and Noni Peters, Earl Phillips, Stephen Sally, Jean Shearburn, Jeannie Marsh Shimanek, Karen Stefan, Wayne Taylor, Jen Tinke, Patricia Trish Tolley, Jackson Jack Warren, Patrick Wheeler, John Wright. The following people have benches or picnic tables in their honor: Kelly Page Allmeter, Bill and Betty Ames, Clayton Lynn Cope, Lacey and Baby Bean Dodd, Virginia Lee Foreman, Ford and Colleen Green, Maurice Moe Julin, Ted Kuhnlein, Dave Logan, Addie L. McGee, Ralph John Milledge, Tony Papa Bilo Norman, Tim T.J. Outhouse Jr., Brenda and Mike Sackman, I.J. Jim Smith, Carol Snyders, Tammy Stouffer, Jackson Jack Warren. The following people have pavers in their honor: Ted Kuhnlein, V.I. Wilkovich,
Friends, thank you for gathering for this day of remembrance and a tribute to the trees of our lives and this Arbor Day celebration. Friends, hear this benediction. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious to you. And may the Lord turn his face towards you and grant you peace. Amen, friends. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you all for coming. My name is Chris Logan. I'm the Parks Director for the Village of Godfrey. At this time, this concludes our event. I would like to encourage you to visit our information table. It's behind me to my right. if you have not yet received information on the location of your memorial tree, bench, table, or paver. I also encourage you to take some time today, visit your tree, and build memories with the family you have here today with you. Thank you very much.